From the world premiere of the Skoda Kylaq in Mumbai, India, we bring you an illuminating conversation with the designer of the compact SUV, Oliver Stefani. Stay tuned.
Hello and welcome to Turn of Speed. Today we're speaking with Mr. Oliver Stefani, who is Head of Design at Skoda. Welcome to Turn of Speed.
Thank you very much.
So I'd like to ask you a little bit about the new Kylaq that you all have designed especially for India. What's made this such an outstanding product from the stables of Skoda?
I have to say it's the first car that for India that we are also introducing the modern solid design language on this one. So we introduced modern design language a couple of years ago. It was a Vision 7S showcar. Lately we showed the Aerox, which is the first car in Europe, and now just a few months after we have the with the Kylaq, which also has some of these elements. Especially you can see this in the front, where we have no grille frame anymore. We just have this black glossy part directly connected to the daylighting right signature on the top, which gives the car a very modern approach and also very wide looking car. It's also tough looking car. We kept also some of the elements from the normal strategy, like the bonnet and the bonnet gesture that runs into the grille. We have the 4-eye design, which is also very significant for Skoda models, as you know. We have this on the Kylaq, we have this on the Kylaq, on the Aerox, and now also on the Kylaq. So also this combines all the things together. So I would say we have a very nice brand identity, Kylaq to the rest of the cars, but also very strong product identity on the Kylaq, especially for India with the modern solid design language.
Right. I also saw at the rear that you had some of those diamond-shaped designs. That's really unique.
Yeah.
Please tell us a little bit about what went into the thinking of designing all of that.
We wanted to give this grained black parts some extra style, and to work on this. We haven't done this before. We tried this and we developed this especially for the Kylaq. So to use these patterns, because the car is very cost sensitive, to use these patterns to uplift a little bit these surfaces, and I think it's very successful. It looks nice in the rear, also on the side it's very visible, and it gives just a different treatment to these parts.
It's very difficult to design a sub 4 meter car because I've seen that you've packed in so much stuff already. Can you tell us a little bit about what were the biggest challenges in designing something for our market?
Normally when we design a car, it's not always about centimeter here, centimeter there, but here it has to be strict under 4 meter.
Right.
So that's very different. And normally we're going to build proportion models in the beginning with some design concept, and we saw immediately that the proportions are not in our favor from design. So the front wing was too long, the rear wing was too short.
Right.
When the rear wing is short, you have to make it very flat. So we're thinking the sub 4 meter has to have really nice proportions. So we cut something off on the front with the help of the engineers, about 30 millimeters, and we moved this 30 millimeters to the back. So the distribution between the two overhangs is much better now.
Right.
And also in the design, we tried always to, in the front, to make the corners look shorter, the overhang look shorter.
Right.
And on the rear, we made this longer.
Right.
So we used some kind of elements to still help us to find the right proportion, because I think this is really crucial on the sub 4 meter.
Skoda was also very big on the family design look. Any plans in the future to kind of move away from it?
Well, we already showed also with the 7S, the Vision 7S, and also the Epic, the first electric car, the small BEV, we call this in Europe. That there's also some other possibilities for working on the side with the C-post, with the side section. So you will see in the future probably a movement, of course, because we have to move on. We have to also, according to our strategy, very simple design. We want to pressure on the side of the cars. Bold design, very honest design. So there will be more things coming in the future.
You're able to recognize Skoda from far away, but any plans to kind of move away from that and come and design something radically different?
Not at the moment, because the grille is this a grille or the tech deck, both. So it's still is a functional piece for us. It's not decorative, it's functional. So the grille on the combustion engine, we need to have air to get into the car.
Right.
And on the electric cars like the Aerox, we have the tech deck face, which contains also behind the camera sensors and radars.
Right.
So both are functional objects, and we cannot get rid of this function. We want to get rid of this function. And as you were saying, it's a very nice element for the Skoda cars to bring everything together.
Can you tell us a little bit about what inputs you all have received from Indians, for this car specifically, from buyers of Slavia and the Kylaq?
Actually, for the Kylaq, we did a lot of research. So we sent people, designers from Nana Boleslav from Czech Republic to India. So they made a trip through India to get a little bit the vibe about this sub-4 meter market or the traffic in general, because it's quite different to Europe, of course. So this was very interesting. Then we had also some Indian designers working with us in Nana Boleslav, which is also very helpful. We're trying always to have some kind of let's say voice of India meetings, where we show this to some people, Indian people, of course, so to give them feedback. This is very important for us, and it's very crucial and important that you know about the taste, the expectations, from this car, and we're trying to incorporate this in our design.
Right.
For instance, this bold character is something that we always hear from our customers. The car should look tough and bold and masculine.
Tell us a little bit about the fit and finish, that you all have on the new Kylaq.
This we have different levels of trim, as you know, basic to top level, and we're trying to match the taste of the Indian customers, of course. For instance, we have this ventilated seat in the front. This is very unique, I think, also in this segment. And also the extra colors should be very expressive, should be new, and also should, let's say, fit to the car and also to the character of the car.
What about the exterior colors? How have you all kind of zeroed in on those colors?
We're experimenting at the moment with some colors. Again, I have to say, you've seen the Aerox in this Thymian color, it's quite nice. And also for India, we developed this olive color, which is quite nice in this, when you see this on the car in the light. So we always give at least one special, really special color to the market, the communication. And but in the end, the customers, they always buy white or black or gray. So we always want to offer colors, but sometimes the customers, they choose for something else. But I think it's really important also to work with the colors much more in the future and to have really some colorful accents.
Can you tell us a little bit about the new trends that you see in Europe, as compared to maybe Asia? What's particularly striking?
I think that these trends from Asia and Europe, they're getting closer, I think, in the future, I have to say. I really feel this a little bit. I think in Europe, we're playing a lot with lights, about dynamic proportions. This is very important, And the question is also between electric cars and combustion engines, how much difference you want to have. And I think there's maybe the opinion a bit changing that the electric vehicle should not be so different than the combustion engine. So they will closer become together in the future, I would say.
And is there according to you as a designer, do you feel that the EVs should have a separate color palette altogether as compared to the ICE vehicles?
No, I don't think so.
No, why is that?
I think because the customers in the end, they have the same taste, for the colors. If this is EV car or ICE car, should not make a difference. The car have to look great, and they have to like them. And the extra color and the interior trim, they have to work together. I think there should be no difference from my point of view.
Perfect. Great. Thank you so much for your time.
Thank you very much.
Appreciate it. Thank you.